Climate change is considered one of the biggest problems of our time, and over this weekend, rallies around the globe will demand politicians give it the attention many believe it deserves. Here in BC, busloads of people from the Lower Mainland gathered at Peace Arch Park today for a cross-border call to action. Tim Weeks has our top story.
On a warm late summer day, hundreds gathered to warn of looming catastrophe. Environmentalists, First Nations, and scientists from BC and Washington State calling for action on climate change. Speakers say it's a problem that knows no boundaries, so it requires international action.
We absolutely know that these rallies are important in building our shared power and keeping us going, in sending a clear signal to decision makers.
Many in the crowd said they were worried about what they saw as the expansion of coal exports and oil pipelines, something they suggested would turn the Salish Sea into a fossil fuel superhighway.
We have to realize that it is singly the biggest challenge of our generation, bar none. It affects everything.
Scientists in the crowd agree, saying the studies have been done. It's now time for action.
I want to send a strong message, professionally and personally, this affects me as a citizen, that we need to have strong action on climate change, political action at all levels.
They hope this rally is a small part of a growing movement.
In some ways, organizers hope this is just a hint of what's to come. An event taking place in a number of different countries is expected to be the biggest environmental protest in history.
The People's Climate March is expected to draw millions. In Rio, calls for a climate change revolution were projected onto the giant statue of Christ the Redeemer. In New York, more than 100,000 people are expected to fill the streets. And in Vancouver, the rally will take place at the CBC Plaza.
Right now is an excellent time to really change some policies and start developing and investing in solutions to climate change.
With the federal election taking place next year, many here said the best thing the average person can do is ask federal candidates what they plan to do to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Tim Weeks, CBC News at the Peace Arch Park.